If you love people and people you love become a burden to you, you are in trouble. You say you love people, but people around you, they are full of sickness, disease, poverty. What kind of law is that? Huh? So if they are poor, you too are poor. If they are sick, you too are sick. If they are in pain, you too are in pain. If really you love your people. That is why many a time when people are so desperate in money, maybe probably people need money, want to collect money from you. Okay, you raise up your hand 30 times, you want to pray the 30 times, you're offering 100 times. I say, what kind of law is that? If that money go back to your people, why collecting from them so much? If you are praying to enrich them, to bless them, why much from them? They are the one blessing you. You are not the one blessing them. To show that you are blessing them, I mean, you must really show that love that see beyond, I mean, natural love. Hmm? So that is it. It's scriptural to ask for offering, to ask for tithe, to ask for this, to ask for that. But I just believe that if it is scriptural to collect money, offering, tithe, and all that from you, but it has to come from your heart. Because anything that is not come from your heart, it becomes a curse to the person you give. If I'm talking to you, let me see your hand. I repeat again. If offering is scriptural in the Bible, give your offering, your tithe, bless the church, bless your pastor, but notwithstanding, if it is scriptural, we Christianity lies in the heart. If all these are scriptural indeed, whatever you want to give should come from your heart. Truly from your heart. If it's not come from your heart, and you give it by because somebody is giving it, you too want to give. Because you don't want people to see you as a poor man, you want to give. You just want to do what others are doing. That blessing will become a curse, a burden, a hardship to the pastor that collected from you. That is why see many companies, many workers, look at you that collecting bribe. If you collect bribe, you can't get anywhere with the bribe. You may be rich now, but at the end of your life, you cry. I mean, it becomes a burden. Because bribe is not from the heart. It's not from the heart. It's not from the heart. Let me suffer now and laugh tomorrow. I prefer that. Let me be poor now and be blessed tomorrow. That should be the life. So you too, as you are sitting down, ask yourself, if the way we have been getting money is, if that way has been very wonderful, if those money have been getting somewhere, accumulating and being saved somewhere for you, you have been very rich. Why life turn around? Because all what we have been collecting from beginning are not from the heart. Somebody demand for bribe from you. If you give that bribe, it's like you are giving a curse to the person. It's like giving a curse. It is money, but it will turn to curse because it's not from your heart. You need a money that you'll be joyfully, happily given. So this is the situation we are facing today. This is the situation. Because many things we collected from people, they are not from their heart. They are not giving you with joy. They are not giving you with prayer and blessing. They give this under duress. So therefore, you that collecting it, you are collecting body. You are collecting curse. So please let us, life is, take note of people that are, we are students of history. We are a student of history. Huh? You have read so much about people, great people, rich people, and great people, and famous people all over the world. Sit down and read about them. You know what I'm talking about. If somebody becomes so rich, if what is heaven that make him to be rich is not from people's hearts, it's by corruption, bribing, you will cry for the person someday. Not only money, the love. You can't force someone to love you. Are you with me? You can't force someone to love you. You can't. Like election, you say political party, everybody campaign, everybody say this, I will build the mansion, I will bring electricity, I'll bring water, I'll bring this. You can't force anyone to love you. Love should be given voluntarily. Without being forced, they can give you love. Naturally, love should come to you. They should give your love naturally. That is why today is so difficult for people to be truly born again. Being born again is a thing of heart. It's a thing of what? No. It's a thing of heart. No matter how much they give you to be born again, the owner of a rich man, you meet a rich man and he say, leave your religion, become born again, I'll give you this, I'll do this, marry my daughter and become born again. If not, I cannot allow you to marry my daughter. Marry my son if you want to be born again. Those things, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. Those things, they are just matter of time. After some time, it will fade away. That is why today, many born again in the past, they are on the streets now. People that were preaching to you in the past that Jesus is law, Jesus is law, where are they today? You are the one preaching to them Jesus is law. If I'm talking to you, many people that have been preaching, they have been preached to you, Jesus is law, Jesus is law, and you say, no, leave me. Oh, but today you are not the one that telling them Jesus is law. That's life. That is why when it is time for Thanksgiving, it's scriptural. I will just tell my evangelist, say to the church, it is time for your Thanksgiving. Just carry basket to them. If it is paper they drop, blessed be his holy name. If it is empty hand, blessed be his holy name. No. Don't bring cost to me. Blessed is his holy name. Tithe, okay, it's scriptural. Okay. Just preach about it and leave the rest for God. Don't pursue it. Follow them home. You have not paid your tithe. What is wrong with you? You are not doing this. What is wrong with you? You try to know your home. You are not coming to church today. I have to trace you looking for your house. Say, why are you not coming to church today? Why are you not coming to church? What's wrong? This is it. Or you want to leave the church today. Maybe you don't want to come to synagogue. After 5 days, 6 days, I could not see you in the church. I now locate your house and say, why did you stop coming to church? Did you tell the former church pastor that you are leaving the church? When I did not know when you come here. So when you are going, it's unnecessary for me to know when you are going. Did you inform me that you are coming to synagogue? Did you inform me that you want to be a member? Okay. If it is time you want to leave, if that is the that should not cause crisis or fight, praying against you, draw attention, begin to, you want fighting a member because he left he left your church. Whose church? God's church. Christianity is a thing of heart. Whatever you are given and it's not from your heart, it's not for God. And whatever ministers of God collected from you and it's not from your heart, the ministers of God is collecting a curse. If it is $1 million, it's a million's curse. Can you imagine that? So, beginner is not the owner but the finisher. That is the reason why, if you know that Satan is not all that necessary, Satan is not interested so much in our beginning, but our finisher. He wants to take people to the hair. That is his own interest. If you start well today, you begin to start well, take it easy. The end is the owner. If you give something from your heart, it will bless you that give it, and it will also bless the person you give. Tell your neighbor, if you give something from your heart, it will bless you that give, and the person you give will also be blessed. But if you give something that is not from your heart, you that give have nothing to gain, and the person you give, you are giving a curse to the person. Maybe you are under stress. You must have to give it, and you give it. It's not going to bless the person you give, and you that give it to, you are not happy. If people that are collecting bribe know all this, they will stop collecting bribe. And the repercussion is not in the middle way. If repercussion is middle way, we can correct our way. But the repercussion is end when we have no strength again to do the right thing. The money, the mansion, the possession will collapse. The story is the man was very, very rich. The man was once this. They were once that. That is history. So, think. How many people that have been giving you something under duress? How many people giving you something not from their heart? Count how many curses you have received to build your mansion, to build your to have your possession, to have your fame and your popularity. So, life is just like that. So we should readdress our life. So say, David Joshua, it doesn't collect it, you give it free, it doesn't do. I will not, why I will not give it free? When I know giver from the heart, if you give something from your heart, you receive double portion of it. That is the secret of giving. If you give something from your heart, you receive double portion of what you give. If you give your time, you know you have time to, you can choose to go this way, you can choose to go that. If you give your own time from your heart, you give your time, you visit somebody to support him, to pray for him, you use your time to do that from your heart. Double portion of that you receive. Your strength, double portion of it you receive. That has been my strength. That has been my strength. When you get back home, look around your possession. If there's any of this possession you have not been using, and you cannot think of when you will use it again, you can go and sell those things and share those money to the needy and see what will happen to you. So try it. When you get home, look at your possession. It may be cars you parked in your garage and you have not been using, and you think, what will I use this thing for now? Or your suits, your different things, your houses. There are some houses that you realize that it become a burden to you. Even people, tenants live in the house. The money you collect from the house is like a burden. You don't see anything better from the money you collect. Sold those properties, sell those properties, sell those things, get the money, open a charity account, put the money there, and sit down and begin to bless the needy and see what God will do for you. Finger of God will stand to fight for you. Instead of allowing those property to be there, and it is trouble all the time. There are many of you that have houses. People live in the house. The money you collected from the tenant, sometimes the money you collect from people, sometimes it costs you pain, because those tenants that live in your house, you don't know the kind of life they live. Many are robbery, armed robbery. They will go and rob. Many are murderer. They will kill people collecting money, and out of this money they pay your house rent. You collected those money, landlord, and carry it to the bank. What will you use that kind of money for? When you are looking for money, you should also take time to look at the direction. Which kind of money am I looking for? Even some of the house you have and people are living there, you are the owner of the house. Some there's human ritual, they put in human, killing inside the house you build and you rent to people. Out of those money they collected from the blood, they will pay your rent. And you collected it and you are born again. So what we are saying now is that let us bless people. People are on the street. There is orphans. Can't you see people living under the bridge? A lot of people. Bless them and you shall be blessed. shall be blessed. You shall be blessed. I know when you leave here today, your finances will not remain the same. Yes. It will not remain the same. Those money you tie down, houses, you have houses, people live there, you have lands, landlord there. It's like one of my friend, evangelists that came to me, was telling me, I said, where are you coming from? He said, man of God, I went to look at my land, the house I'm built. I said, where? It point to the place. I said, you have been building this house since when? He said, for the past 2 years. Okay, you went there to do what? He said he went to buy some cement block. The house is about to be decking. I said, I said, do you know if you are rich, becoming so rich tomorrow, you may likely not to live in that direction, that place. He said, yes, yo. He said, if he's rich, he can't build out there. Okay. Why can't you take care of your future career first? Instead of building house, buying block, buying cement. I mean, this, you have been on it for the past 1 year, 2 years, building a house. Where you get money, salary to build a house, Tomorrow, if situation change and you become rich, that house, you may not want to go there again. Why can't you be stable? Let your career be stable first. Your career need to be stable. And you are living in 2-3 bedroom flat. How much are you collecting? He said he's collecting 120,000 per salary. Okay, you pay. I sat with him. I begin to calculate the whole thing. If you receive 120,000 for your salary, and you live in a 3-bedroom flat, okay, how many children? He said 4 children. 2 of them are going to university. The other 2 go to secondary school. Okay, now you pay house rent. How much is your house rent? He calculated the house rent. I said your school fees, your children's school fees, how much? After removing this money from 120,000, in fact, the money remained 5,000 naira. I said, okay, this 5,000 naira that the money remains, are you telling me this is 5,000 naira you people use to feed for throughout the month? He said, no. Okay, how come? Are you a thief or a robber, a kidnapper, or what are you doing for a living? Because 130 is not enough to take care of all this. You are building a house. How come the money? He said sometimes he used to help people. To do what? Tell me what you help people to do. What we are saying, instead of looking for a room, just one single room, and live there, and then where he's living is too costly. Look for a community that can admit your situation. If you are this, live this. If you are this, live this. Not you are this and you are living this. Even 3-bedroom flat you are living now, if in some quarter in Lagos here, you can find it very cheaper than where you are living, because you want to live big and it's using vehicle. So what we are saying is that time for everything. You don't know where God is taking you to. What you are complaining about today may be surplus tomorrow. what is little today may be surplus tomorrow. No, we Christian, no condition is permanent. If you are a true Christian, your condition can never be permanent. Amen.